So here's something nobody really wants to admit. Working harder doesn't always pay off. For years, hustle culture had us believing that success was all about pushing longer hours, grinding even when we are running on empty, and saying yes to every opportunity just to stay ahead. Some still believe into it, like Hardik Pandya, Senior Vice President of Design at an academy, who tweeted in March, "Those who say you shouldn't work in weekends and all have probably never tasted what amazing work is." Guess what? That post sparked a massive debate online, millions of views, and reignited the rise and grind mentality for some. But increasingly, experts are pushing back. Srinek, a researcher on Silicon Valley trends, calls out hustle culture for perpetuating the idea that to be successful and get anything meaningfully done, you have to be doing long hours. He adds, hustle culture ideology says that people are overworking not because they're economically driven to, but simply because this is the way go getters get what they want. Now look at the facts. In a 2022 survey by Deloitte, 70% of C-level executives said they were seriously considering quitting for jobs that better supported their well-being. Over 40% of employers felt exhausted, stressed, and overwhelmed, and nearly 80% of workers reported work-related stress and burnout. As Brooke E. Scott, a California-based executive coach, says, since COVID-19, people have started to reject hustle culture and pull back. They're no longer willing to do the work that doesn't matter, and they're setting boundaries between themselves and toxic narratives. If you think it's just an employee problem, check the research. Productivity rates drop off sharply after 55 hours per week, and the WHO reported that long working hours led to 745,000 deaths from stroke and heart diseases in 2016, a number up 29% just in 16 years. Yet, Jennifer Herity from Zipia points out volunteering for additional responsibilities at work and exceeding professional goals may increase your chances of getting a promotion. Markowitz, another work culture critic, argues there is greater recognition that individual effort can't overcome these inequalities. The pandemic was a pretty devastating empirical rejection of the idea that individual effort, enterprise, and hard work explain who gets ahead, that everyone has a fair shot at success. And Oliver Berkman, author and workplace commentator, says the rise of visible activity as a proxy for useful effort has created an impossibility. More is better, and any moment not spent working against is somehow a negotiation against your own success. It's an impossible sort of balance. Still, hustle advocates claim the grind works. Massive effort leads to massive rewards, including money, status, and power. Says David Heinemeier Hannison, founder and entrepreneur. Small successes provide temporary burst of energy and motivation, which allows the hustle to continue. Everything centers around competition. Whoever is working harder and longer is going to be more successful. But what happens about health, creativity, and happiness? Daniel Haig, a workplace psychologist, says the hustle culture feeds off insecurities about what people don't have and what people are not doing. But more and more people are realizing it's okay to set boundaries and prioritize mental health. So the debate continues. Some swear by the grind, others are finally stepping off the treadmill, redefining what success means. I think the truth is in the middle. Working hard is great, but if you don't work smart, know your boundaries, and make it time for your real life, you can get stuck in a trap and miss the point entirely. What do you think? Have you found hustle culture helps or hurts your journey? Are you team grind set or team well being? Drop these stories and quotes in the comments. I want to hear what's working, what's failing, and how you define success in the world of endless grind. Peace out.